picture, thinking, dreaming, scheming, reading, all in the late night, shaking, boiling, lacing, baking, shaping, shaving. Gotta get this cake right as I serve it. You just burn it, breathe it, learn it. Now watch you take flight. How does it feel?
Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan here with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Doris Burkhazel reports tonight from the sidelines. The Timberwolves hoping to give a strong showing here for their home crowd. Their last encounter was in New Orleans, where they were able to handle the Pelicans. And for sure, they're looking for the sweep of the season series. A win tonight would do it. They lead 3-0.
That was a game in hostile territory, too, guys. And it seemed like they had confidence right from the beginning, unbothered by being on the road.
And, you know, their shots were falling. From the top to the bottom of that lineup, their guys were heated up.
Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. The backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Asik patrol the paint. And it's Salmons in at the small forward.
You have to wonder, it's certainly worth thinking about with the way Anthony Davis took a big step forward last year. There's a legitimate argument, or discussion anyway, that he might eventually become the best player in the league at some point.
Here's G, following the score by New Orleans. Screen by Young. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That one is on Holiday.
Well, certainly a story here at the Target Center is the ongoing $100 million renovations to the building. Split 50-50 between the team and the city of Minneapolis. And that's great news for Timberwolves fans.
Now here's Gordon. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Rockets in Houston. And Holiday, here we go. Tries again, and he lays it up and in. Asik's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, I think this is the start they wanted. Come out and put some points up early. 3 of 4 so far.
Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. G dishes to Pekovic. G kicks to Pekovic. Makes it off the glass.
And you look at the long list of improvement for the Target Center. New lobbies, new box office, renovated locker rooms, new clubs and gathering areas. Seems like they're getting great bang for their buck.
Here's Gordon, following the basket by Nikola Pekovic. Gordon kicks to Holiday. Shot's good.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Here's G. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Warriors in Oakland.
And how about his defense? 4 steals on the night. He was so aggressive.
Here's G. 4-point game. Into Pekovic. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. And guys, it can be tough to see teams pressuring cities for new arenas. Nice that the Timberwolves can stay put and still get those improvements.
Absolutely, Kevin. You know, this building is good bones, a great location, so it's a pleasure to see the transformation they're making here, and we're already starting to see some of the results of that.
Now here is Holiday. 20 points for him last game against Houston.
And he did some nice work on the boards too, Kevin. That was definitely a factor in that game as well.
Gordon, the pass to Salmons. 6 to shoot. From 17 feet out, and too long on the shot.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Martin dishes to Brewer. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. 6'9" wing Corey Brewer, perhaps the league's top fast break specialist.
Yeah, track star in transition is what he is. You know, when he sees his team has the rebound, the starting gate's open, and he's gone. He knows how to get behind the defense, and with his length, it's easy to loft that outlet pass over the top.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Anderson's checked in.
First team foul.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. He used that pick to get in close. 6 points for Drew Holiday.
Beautiful finger roll to cap that drive off. He knows how to finish with some flair and flavor, guys.
And you talk about Brewer's ability to go and get it. He actually won a state title in high school playing wide receiver. His team went 25-1 in his freshman and sophomore years before he quit football to concentrate on basketball. know, Drew Holiday, part of the basketball family, because he played at UCLA, but both of his parents played at Arizona State.
And for Drew Holiday, you know, you talk about his family. His brother and sister have both won state titles. And his father, in his 50s, can still throw down the 360 dunk. I'm looking at you.
No, it's not happening here. Come on. I know he's got some good DNA, but 360 dunks at 50? Although Drew is real deal. His youngest brother is a star in the making, playing in high school in Los Angeles right now.
Wow, just a tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball for them, guys.
Yeah, when they put it up, it's gone in.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
I caught up with Coach Monty Williams. He said they'll have to do a good job moving their feet on the defensive end or they'll get dunked on all night. He told me that they are very aware of the slashers and finishers they're facing and will try to turn them into jump shooters. Let's see how successful they are, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Now, here's Salmons after the miss from Nikola Bekovic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Launches a three, and he gets it to go. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now. Seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Bekovic with a screen. G kicks to Bekovic. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Bekovic has got 6 points.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now, here's Salmons, averaging 8 points a game. Anderson a screen on Martin. And Anderson kicks to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Good! Davis has got his second bucket.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
And so he draws the foul on the shot on trip to the line to shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You can hear the impact from where I am.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
You got to like the consistency they're showing with that mid-range shot.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Wiggins is checked in for Minnesota. Ricky Rubio comes in for Kevin Martin. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And let's see which big men have had the softest touch lately with this look at the leading field goal percentages among centers and power forwards in the last 10 games. In the third spot, Bekovic.
You know, it's one thing to be able to create high-quality shots for yourself, but you still have to finish. And there's no doubt all those guys can do both.
Yeah, every sentence needs a period. It's one thing to get the shot off, but you need to finish. You need to take care of business in there. Most of their chances are easy ones.
Here's Rubio. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. First in three-point field goal percentage. First in fewest turnovers per game. And they're the number 2 field goal percentage team in the league. This is a team that has really grown in that area, taking good shots and knocking them down.
Man, you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is first in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly. The offense just getting right to the rim, but at least they saved the layup with the foul.
That's old school basketball rules. I mean, at the end of the day, no easy layups. Earn it from the line.
Well, you kind of expect that from him. You pretty much know what the result's going to be when he goes to the line.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Checking out some numbers for Jimmer Fredette. His last 10 games, he's putting up about 12 points per game, 3 assists and 2 rebounds. I'm sure he's happy with the way things have been going. Those are some nice, steady numbers.
Well, how could he be unhappy about him, Steve? I mean, he'd probably like to see just a little more of an uptick in him, just the same, but nothing to not be content about there. It took some time, and fans might have been unsure for a while, but clearly the Pelicans have a direction for this team now, and I think they're a franchise on the rise.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Now, here's Rubio. Right now averaging 7 points a game. G, no good. For New Orleans, they've gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Smith outside. He dishes it to Fredette. Unloads from 9. Nice D from G.
Boy, he had a good look at that one. You hate to miss that shot.
56 seconds left in the first quarter. Now Young inside. Loses his man off the screen and lays it up and in. Now just a 3-point Pelican lead. Rubio against Smith. Now the dish to Withy. Now here is Fredette. He's covered closely. The kick out to Anderson. And the Pelicans miss again.
Almost surprised that he had that much room to work with.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's G, covered by Smith. Here's G, and the officials call a traveling violation.
That's the way to shoot the rock.
Group substitution now for Minnesota. Brewer is checked in for Young. Martin comes in for Wiggins. G's checked in for J.J. Barea. And Mo Williams subbed in for Ricky Rubio. G in a 2-guard. Pekovic is out there with Corey Brewer. Then there's Mo Williams, and it's Martin in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Salmons passes to Holiday. Double team on Holiday. And Ashe kicks to Gordon. Outside Holiday. Connects in the foul line jumper. Holiday's got 10.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
Here's G. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. That's 10 points for G.
Well, you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, G in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He dropped a cool 33 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what was a great exhibition on his part. What a show it was as he put up some really amazing numbers when it was all said and done. Even we marveled at his performance, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance, Clark. He was at his absolute best in this game.
Yeah, and the only thing about having a game like that, Kevin, is that it's almost impossible to duplicate it here tonight.
Well, nobody's expecting that, Clark, and they don't need him to do that. If he's even half as good as he was that night, it should be enough.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 10.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Here is Brewer. After Drew Holiday's score, Brewer dishes to G. The feed to Pekovic. Outside for Martin. From 17 feet out, Ashe pulls it in.
Omer Asik, one of the premier defensive centers in the league. He's got size, mobility, and a great IQ for defensive positioning.
Now, here's Salmons. 8 points his last outing. Outside Holiday. Right side Holiday. Rebound Minnesota. And Asik, Clark, not just a deterrent at the rim. We all know that. He's also a voracious defensive rebounder.
Yeah, he really is. And, you know, teams love to go small, but when you have a dominant presence at the 5, it allows you to go small at the other 4 positions. He provides that kind of paint presence with his size and that motor.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first, and that was pretty good.
And now, here are a set of teams that have held their opponents to very few points in the second half of the season. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know what, Kevin? The All-Star game isn't known as a display of great defense, but something or someone rubbed off on these guys since the break. They've been fantastic on defense lately.
Count the bucket. And that's now 10 points for Nikola Pekovic.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin. Monty Williams with his team. He told the team he wanted their offense to run through Davis. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris. Here's Holiday following the basket by Nikola Pekovic.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Over in the corner, Williams. He kicks it to G. From about 19 feet, they get it back. Yep, it goes in, and the Pelican lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Pekovic.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
And the foul called on G. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And another foul would give him 3 before the half, something to keep our eyes on.
Minnesota making a switch. Levine's checked in, and the Pelicans making a change here as well. Anderson's checked in. Holiday attacking and blocked. Here's G, defended by Gordon. Levine kicks to G. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Pekovic. The shot no good. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. A tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Was not a very inspired performance for them, particularly defensively. I thought, they gave the hostile crowd a lot to cheer about, frankly.
Yeah, they allowed a lot of free runs to the hoop, a lot of open jumpers, and in the end, the opponent's shooting percentage was right through the roof, and you can't win when that's the case.
We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's G. 10 points for him. Passes it to Martin. Jacks up a 3. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Salmons. Here's Anderson. Misses the layup. And the first half ends.
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before we get back out there.
So far, with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
We watched Holiday play great basketball. He's got 16 points and 1 steal.
Well, his offense has matched his defense today. He's been excellent on both ends.
Steve, exactly right. You can't say enough about the overall job he's been doing.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So the Pelican 5 right now. Backcourt, Holiday and Gordon. Davis and Ashik patrol the paint. And it's Salmons in at the 3, the small forward. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's G, guarded by Holiday. G dishes to Pekovic. Here's G, 6 to shoot. Back to Pekovic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Pekovic has got the first points of the second half here for the Timberwolves. New Orleans in the lead. Davis. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
Well, this game has been tough, Clark. I mean, they're getting after it. And I think they're starting to run a little bit low on energy, possibly.
Here's G. Following the basket by Anthony Davis. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Young, right side, lets it go from 14. And again, it's Minnesota. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter.
This New Orleans team is now in their second season as the Pelicans. The name, which was subject to some critique early on, has actually turned out to be nice for the franchise with a new group of players, new ownership, and it fits nicely into creating a new identity.
With he's checked in for Omer Ashik. Here's G. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
Yeah, they've been really strong in the paint, battling the glass. I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
So it's Minnesota now, following the score by New Orleans. Back to Martin. Pass to G. 6 to shoot. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Some good numbers there for G. He's got 10 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
Well, they might want to think about setting a few more screens for him to try to give him another open look or two.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Wiggins comes in for Brewer. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Martin. Darius Miller, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Jimmer Fredette comes in for Eric Gordon. Now, here is Fredette, averaging 13 points a contest. And Holiday kicks to Fredette. Miller outside. New Orleans moving it around. The wide open look here for Holiday. That's in, coming off an assist from Miller.
They've been good on all 3 of their shots since coming out of the locker room at the break.
Begovic with a screen on Holiday. G passes to Rubio. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Rubio's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Hey guys, let's take a look at how the Pelicans performed last month. 1st in three-point field goal percentage. 5th in blocks. And they're in the top 10 getting into the passing lanes and coming up with steals.
And you look at those numbers, and what obviously stands out is 1st in the league in three-point shooting. That's amazing. They've just done a nice job of spacing the floor, getting good looks for their shooters out there, and really passing the ball unselfishly.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, gentlemen, Anthony Davis is not yet a household name, but he's quickly becoming an elite talent. Coach Monty Williams said there are a few power forwards that are rated ahead of him, but the key is winning. When we win, people are going to see how much better he is than those guys. He's right there with the best in the league. Such a bright young career, Kevin.
A superstar in the making, Doris. Thank you. Pelicans trailed by 3. And it's Smith penetrating. The pass to Fredette. He feeds it to Withers. They need this. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Nikola Pekovic might be the strongest player in the league, guys. 6'11", 285, a power lifter's physique. He's impossible to move once he gets positioned.
Young, a screen on Miller. And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Oh, no, you hate it.
I like it. I like it.
All day long.
Dave Beret is checked in. There's 21 seconds left in the 3rd. And here's Holiday. He's got 19. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Holiday's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans. Left side, Williams. That's good.
And we're seeing the shots just dropping from everywhere right now.
Yeah, since halftime, Steve, they've been operating very efficiently.
All right, fans, that was your Timberwolves dancers. Let me hear it. Here's Holiday. Off the mark. And here at the end of the 3rd quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Timberwolves ahead, up by 10. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
And it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
G, he's in at shooting guard. Martin is out there with Brewer. Then it's Young, and it's Williams at point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
Well, and the bounce pass was the key to the play.
Hey, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Timberwolves.
How about the three-point shooting we're seeing so far, guys? Amazing.
Something else you'd like to see is how well they've shot their free throws tonight.
It's off his foot, and it's being called a kickball. New Orleans on D. Young, a screen on Salmons. Young's shot is off.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Anderson dishes to Holiday. Fires, high post, rejected by Martin. Williams kicks to G. They set the pick. Clock at 6. On the wing, Williams. And it's Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Holiday attacking. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. G with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 7. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And it's Martin missing.
That would have been a nice alley-oop there.
Well, you got to love the effort, though. Almost showtime.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Eric Gordon, he's checked in for Ryan Anderson. Here's G, guarded by Holiday. G kicks to Brewer. Dishes to G. Feeds it to Young. Tries from 10. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Gordon goes in. Here's Hasek. The wide open look here for Holiday. Holiday with another miss.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
G, and that one's good by G. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Gordon the pass to Holiday. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Holiday's got 23 points.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
It's stolen by Davis. And here comes Holiday leading the fast break. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Knocked away. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Here's G. Passes to Young. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
New Orleans needs to do...
That's how we do it. Good work.
All day long.
He's contributed 3 points.
All right, you're up.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Holiday dishes to Davis. Back to Holiday. Pass to Salmons. New Orleans moving it around. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Gordon. Shot is blocked. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will return.
2 seconds on the shot clock. 2.
Back in.
Substitution for G.
The wide open look here for Holiday. That one rolling around and rims out. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And Hasek now atop the key. Salmons up top. Kicks it to Holiday. Back to Salmons. He dishes it to Hasek. Pekovic with the rebound. Pekovic has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's G. Pekovic with a screen on Holiday. G kicks to Martin. Connects from three-point range.
And that was Pekovic with a nice screen. And I tell you what, as big as he is, he can really put a screen on him.
Holiday with it. Outside Gordon. Back to Holiday. Rebound Minnesota. Pekovic has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Here's G. Salmon's covering. Martin the pass to Pekovic. Fades. And again it's Minnesota converting. Pelicans trailed by 14. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Holiday with another miss.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
Here's G. Defended by Gordon. G kicks to Brewer. The dish now to G. And again it's Minnesota.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
Davis dishes to Holiday. And good on the basket. Book it. Holiday's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
Here's G, guarded by Holiday. Here's G. Here's Pekovic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Holiday's got 4 rebounds in this game.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Now the feed to Gordon, and they double up Gordon. Davis down low. Young's there, and Davis can't get it to go.
Great look, disappointing result.
You know, most times he knocks that one down.
And this is what they wanted, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. And I think it can be considered a statement win for Minnesota.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, Clark, for them throughout this game.
No opportunity really to coast, although the score may appear that they did. I love the way they came together whenever things started to look bleak.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And you can rock the brooms now, fellas. They found a way to defeat this opponent all 4 games this year, finishing out a clean sweep for their season series against the Pelicans.
Here's G. Pekovic with a screen. G passes to Pekovic on the wing. Brewer. Back to Pekovic. Clock at 6. Martin kicks to G. Outside Martin. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Pelicans shooting about 42% so far. Down low, Gordon, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. That one on Martin.
Well, trade rumors circulated around Eric Gordon last season. Makes you wonder if there was some buyer's remorse from the Pelicans after they matched the Suns' 4-year, almost $60 million offer sheet.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Jang, he's checked in for Nikola Pekovic. Bennett comes in for Young. Wiggins is checked in for Brewer. And Levine subbed in for Martin. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. With he's checked in for Ashe. Luke Babbitt comes in for Anthony Davis. Darius Miller, he's checked in for John Salmons. And Smith subbed in for Drew Holiday. Smith's shot is good. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Well, for the Timberwolves, they can just run out the clock here. G, no good. In the corner, it's Gordon for 3. The second chance effort. The double clutch. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Not much to be critical.
Plenty of assists for you in this win tonight. Did you see something in their defense that you were able to exploit?
I don't know if I saw anything, but my teammates certainly did. Nice job out there tonight.
Yeah, thanks, man. I had a nice little matchup and did my thing.
That's what it's about, seeing a weakness in your opponent and taking advantage. We got the win, but there's always room to improve. Am I right?
Yeah, man, I'm gonna break down the film tonight and see where I can improve.
Yo, did the Rook just say he's gonna break down film tonight?
Yeah, I know, man. It's a first. I got it, I know.
A first? That there is a miracle. I don't even think Nostradamus could have predicted that one.